It had been fascinating week on oil. We are in this 8 range trade on oil to the upside. Pay attention to what happened with the trade when trade had reached danger zone levels. Trade is incredibly tired. I'm adjusting my trail to 107.68. This is a long trade we had taken in the trading room from 106.20 area. And this is where my trail had been, 107.47, because I knew if price will collapse to this level to buy. That was a key level, but trade reached 108.94, making it from 106.20 to 108.94. 270.24, correct? Whatever the count is, 270 ticks. Which is absurd, roughly. That's why my trail was placed in that area. So if you know how to read the price, you can trade any instrument in any time frame. And essential and critical to recognize when price reaches danger zone levels. Absolutely critical. And that's exactly the level that oil is projected to reach on daily chart to the upside, 110, 111. All the levels drawn on June 7th. Formula remains the same. It doesn't matter if it's daily, it doesn't matter if it's hourly, it doesn't matter if it's 8 range. ES is officially absolutely untouchable. Just give us the confirmation that ES is untradeable, untouchable. So there we go. As you could see, the sharpest and the most volatile move in the market is struggling to break through the danger zone levels. But this is a key. If you know where these levels are, you know when to stay out and you know when not to trade. And this is exactly the same level we're monitoring currently on ES. This is a brick wall. This is what ES is struggling against. And that's why we cannot touch ES. ES is giving us danger zone dance. Bullish trend is exhausted. Spectacular buying opportunity was at 1677. Buying anywhere here? Bad idea. As you're witnessing, this is the same danger zone dance occurring currently on 8 range chart. And that's the magic of pure price. Formula remains the same. You simply know where to take profits off the table and when to stay out. It is G20 meeting, peeps. It's very, very important to recognize the importance of major news day when news comes out at any moment. Do not ignore that fact and recognize that if you're trading during G20 meeting, anything is possible as announcements come out without any warning. Trailing my 8 range trade very, very carefully. It's been absolutely phenomenal week on oil. Phenomenal week on oil. If oil will blast through the danger zone level, I will go into larger time frame expansion. Trailing 107.76. So we gone into a larger time frame expansion on oil because price had blasted through 5 of my targets. But even if we blasted through 5 of my targets, what happened when I went into the wave expansion when price reached danger zone? It's reversing. So the trade was from 107.60, 107.60 to 108.8. It's magic. Oil, we're having an absolute ball, an absolute blast. While ES is screaming at me, don't touch me. If you know how to read the price and if you're trading ES, you are not babysitting this fluff. It's brutal. incredibly aggressive trading touching ES anywhere near these levels, because this is exactly where ES is dancing again. This is exactly this very, very powerful bullish formation is taking a pause. Formula remains the same. Trail 107.89. I expect to be out at any moment. It's Mariners Church in Irvine, California. And it's amazing. We've gone on missions to Africa. We've done a lot of work with that church. Anyway, we're still taking care of quite a few kids in Africa. But that's a separate story. That's a whole another discussion. I feel sorry for the women out of Africa. I really do. Still pointing up to 111, and as you could see, when bearish correction had finished, rally continued with vengeance. An absolute vengeance. But the most powerful rally takes a pause when danger zone is reached. And that's why if you know how to read the price, and if you're tempted to take the entry on ES into this level, that's why it's beyond aggressive. It's entering into ultimate resistance level. It's gambling, taking long trades here on ES. Nothing good happens if you don't acquire healthy habits in trading. And what's essential to recognize is simply walk away from computer on Fridays. Play golf, make this world a better place. Don't gamble, don't lose your profits, don't become demoralized. Yes, we're having amazing, fantastic, fabulous time on oil. But it is not about a moment, it is not about a day, it's about facts and statistics. Statistically, Friday are the most challenging, the most cumbersome day to trade. Monday through Thursday is plenty. Keep your profits, enjoy your time off. No need to be tortured. Because if you don't have a successful and prudent Friday, what happens when you come to the markets on Monday? What happens with your weekend? Anything good? This is picture perfect example how essential danger zone levels are. Why we are not touching ES. While oil is doing this dance, this is what we call in the course danger zone dance. Know when to stay out. Very, very typical. Happens on ES 95% of the time on Fridays. So if you know how to read pure price, you're far and away from computer. ES spelled out. Don't touch me unless you want to lose money. Long trend is exhausted. Sellers are not here yet. And oil is reversing. At any moment I may be taking short on oil. And that's how price moves. If you know where danger zone levels are, you can trade anything. This is oil 1 hour. This is our spectacular trade from 106.20. Because the contract change, we were on oil 8 range. These are the levels. Oil September contract. Danger zone, stay out, don't touch longs. Danger zone, stay out, don't touch longs. Pay attention to what happens with price. If you're super duper aggressive trader. These collapses happen very, very fast and very, very unpredictable. Bullish trend is exhausted. Therefore, that lovely trade from 106.20 all the way to 108.90 is clearly over this morning, finally. But never mind, we took a lot along from 8 range, from 107.60 for another 130 ticks. So on that note, let's rehash what we accomplished this week, shall we? So there we go. I'm out of my trade. Picture perfect example of reminder. Know where danger zone levels are. Another fantastic, amazing trade on oil. For outrageously high number of ticks. I'm just literally losing counts because it's just way too many points on oil this week. Just absurd number. But again, picture perfect reminder. It is essential to know where danger zone levels are. It is essential to know when not to enter and when to take profits off the table. So if you know how to trade pure price, you know not to enter long position anywhere near this level. And this is exactly where my spectacular long on 1 hour chart on oil had ended. And again, if you know how to read structure, you had phenomenal bearish formations pre-market. But that's all right. Another spectacular trade on oil. Here is the summary. We are migrating with our focus on ES very heavily. We're skipping NQ. Total count on ES this month 10, winning trades 8. Importance of scaling out is essential. NQ 11, profitable trades 9. And oil as always a front runner, 30 trades, 25 positive. So there we go. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. I look forward to seeing you on Monday.